Something else I wanted to bring attention to are the brown streaks, the dry streaks in the fairways. And it's not all the fairways. 4 and 14, 6 and 13 have them a little bit. 9 did, but they've pretty much recovered. And what this is this is from our aerification, which was done in the time after the spooner, or around the second week of September. And what happens when we aerify at that time of the year is we get this turf, the root system isn't great, so it pulls. You can see that turf move a little bit, and it pulls this turf and it sort of shears the little bit of root system that's left. And if you get right in here, you can actually see, it's not very focused, but you can see the green plants there. Those are actually POA plants. And what's interesting is that the bentgrass plants have their roots through the thatch down into the soil, and when this pulled, it ripped those roots. So the bentgrass is actually the plant that's browned out here. The POA has all of its roots in the thatch, and those roots were basically undisturbed when this sod lifted a little bit during aeration. So this isn't really a big deal. These fairways are getting a little bit more water right now, and these plants will send roots back down into the soil, and they'll recover quite quickly here as we hopefully get a little bit of moisture. It has showed up more this year because of our sort of abnormal spring. Usually that time from mid-September until now is, if not quite wet, at least adequately wet, and we've had really fairly dry conditions during that period with some fairly significantly warm days as well. So again, not really a problem, not anything that's to be a real concern, but something that I'm sure you may have noticed, and I wanted to give you an idea of what was going on. Anytime you see lines, something done in a straight line like this, there's a good bet it's a mechanical instance rather than something from a disease standpoint.